Somebody look at your neighbor and say, she finna bring it tonight. I said somebody look at your neighbor and say, she finna bring it tonight. And if you ain't got a neighbor, look at yourself and say, she finna bring it to fuck a night. Oh, we gonna jump right into it, because that's how we do it over here. I ain't gonna tarry too long tonight, y'all. But folks been asking me. They said, so, madam, what's going on with Nick Cannon? I'm gonna first give y'all some background information about Nick Cannon. And then I'm gonna show y'all what ancestors showed me about Nick Cannon. Come on, let's do it. Nick Cannon was born on October the 8th. And he was born in San Diego, California. And he was raised by his grandfather. As a child, he grew up in Lincoln Park's Bay Vista housing projects. And at that time, the neighborhood that Nick Cannon grew up in, it was filled with gangs and crime and things of that nature. Y'all know how it is. And in his teenage years, he was affiliated with the Lincoln Park Bloods, the street gang. But he later left behind his affiliations with the gang after he lost a close friend. Nick Cannon said, I done lost my close friend due to this gang, and I don't want to lose my life as well. So he got up out of the gang. In the year 1998, he graduated from Monte Vista High School in Spring Valley, where he was president of the African Student Coalition. And he also participated in track and field. Nick Cannon received his first break doing stand-up comedy on his father's local cable public access TV program. And then later, he signed with Jive Records in 2001. And he was featured alongside Romeo Miller and 3LW on the Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius soundtrack with a cover of the 1988 hit song, Parents Just Don't Understand. And in 2003, he released his self-titled album. Nick Cannon, he eventually got into acting. And he acted in movies such as Love Don't Cost a Thing, Shall We Dance, Garfield, Drumline, and the list goes on in the movies that Nick Cannon acted in. In the year 2005, he created, produced, and hosted the MTV comedy series Wild and Out. Some of y'all done heard about that, Wild and Out. Nick Cannon went on to do other things in his career. And today, he is known as being a rich and famous celebrity. When you say the name Nick Cannon, almost everybody know who that is. But we fast forward to today, and folks ask me, and they say, so, madam, what ancestors done showed you about Nick Cannon? And ancestors gave it to me like this, y'all. They said Nick Cannon ain't no different. He ain't no different than them other celebrities that signed down with that blood contract. Who signed that blood contract with that satanic industry. Nick Cannon try to act like he ain't part of the game. Nick Cannon try to act like he don't know what's going on in the game. But Ancestor said he definitely know what the fucker is upper. The ones who try to act like they ain't playing the game, they usually play the game. Not all of them, y'all, but most of them. And you see the ones coming out, speaking out, telling about the what's going on in the game. The ones who don't want to play the game. Y'all know how it go. Now, some folks, they may have forgot. But I'm coming on tonight to remind you. But when Nick Cannon, he wanted to go a little bit higher in his career. Nick Cannon said, I want to just go a little bit higher in my career. And he chose to wear a dress. When some celebrities, male celebrities, want to go a little bit higher in their career, they will wear a dress. He did a skit with Kenan Thompson, and they both wore a dress. And they did that so they can just go a little bit higher in their career. And Nick Cannon, he also wore a dress. And many people don't know about this. But he wore a dress in 2001 at the Movie Awards. I'm trying to show y'all how people play the game just to go a little bit higher in their career. A little bit higher up the elevator. Let's go just a little bit deeper down the rabbit hole, y'all. Somebody say, why Nick Cannon have all of them kids? Why he dropping all of them babies? One of the main reasons that Nick Cannon had all of them kids, y'all, is so later on, he can sacrifice some of them kids to the satanic industry. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all how it go. Some of these celebrities have kids so they can sacrifice their kids to the industry. Don't be surprised, my people, when some of Nick Cannon's kids, when they get old enough, and we start seeing some of his kids in the industry in some type of way. They end up becoming singers, or they end up becoming actors, or they end up becoming models. And the list goes on what they can become in the industry. And Ancestors gave it to me like this, and those will be the kids that he sacrificed to the industry. Now I gotta say allegedly, because you know that's how we gotta do it. But y'all know what the fucker is upper. I gotta say allegedly, y'all. But Nick Cannon wanted to stay relevant. He wanted to go higher in his career. He wanted to go higher up the elevator. And he had to offer up a blood sacrifice. See, they can put on those dresses and they can go a little bit higher in their career or stay relevant in their career. But when they just want to go a little bit higher and get certain deals, they got to give up that what? That's right, that blood sacrifice. And his son, Zen, Nick Cannon's son, Zen, he ended up being a sacrificial lamb. Some folks may not know that a sacrifice of a baby, a sacrifice of a child, is a powerful sacrifice. And that rabbit hole right there, it go much more deeper. Y'all know how we do it over here. Murder by them fuckers' numbers. Nick Cannon's son, Zen, He transitioned on December the 5th in the year 2021. That's when the baby transitioned, y'all. Now let's add up those numbers and see what it is that we get. December being the 12th month that this baby transitioned. The 5th being the day that the baby passed away. And 2021 being the year that his son passed away / was sacrificed. Let's put it together and see what we get. 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 equal what, y'all? That's right, 13. 1 times 3 equal what? 3. There go the 3 right there. Nick Cannon was the age of 41 years of age. Nick Cannon was 41 years of age that day that his son passed away. 41 years of age. Let's put it together and see what we get. 4 minus 1 equal what, y'all? 3. There go another 3 right there. When you add up those 3s, 3 plus 3, you get the number what? 6. There go the 6 right there. And when you put it together, you simply get the 3-6 murder by numbers. I'm showing y'all how they do the sacrifices by the numbers. They do the blood sacrifices in other ways as well. But ancestors wanted me to go ahead and put this video down. But don't get it twisted, my people. Nick Cannon know how to play the game. Nick Cannon know how to wear a mask. Just like them other celebrities that sign that blood contract and they know what they doing. And Nick Cannon is willing to go as far as he can up the elevator. Willing to do anything that he got to do to stay relevant, to go higher, until they're ready to offer him up as a sacrificial lamb. So y'all ask me about Nick Cannon. Well, here it is right here.